Hello, my name is Peeter Tinits and today I'm going to give you a quick overview on the steps done at the National Library of Estonia to build up a virtual lab as a way to access our data. So as a bit of context, libraries have over a few decades amassed large digital collections that have been built with the aim of preserving their materials for the future and allowing readers to access them remotely. This has been done for a while, but with advent of digital humanities and related disciplines, libraries have begun to find new frontiers in usage, namely by starting to present and offer the digital collections as data and encouraging creative reuse of these materials. The forerunner here has been the GLAM Labs initiative, collecting galleries, libraries, archives and museums who have been thinking about how to gain better value from their digital collections, often through experimental projects and initiatives. As the demand has grown, the outlet for them has been in providing computational access to digital collections, focusing on making the data findable, accessible, interoperable and reusable, or fair. At the National Library of Estonia, we have been following these footsteps and started to build access points for digital humanities users, enriching data so that it could be used in better analysis and in encouraging and building case studies that would use these materials. Specifically, we have been working closely with colleagues from Dutch and Austrian national libraries in the framework of a Creative Europe project, Open Digital Libraries, that focuses on creative use of digital collections. To give an overview of where we are, we laid the first specific plans for the lab in around 2019, and for the past 3 years we have been shaping the plan and the platform through service design, legal analysis and built a web page that would host our materials. In parallel, we have been working on preparing tools and datasets to be shown there and completed a few case studies in using these materials. The virtual lab itself is due to launch at the end of the month. As part of the service design and legal analysis, we charted good examples in other labs, interviewed representative local stakeholders, and analyzed the legal constraints we had to follow. We decided to focus on researchers first as the group most ready for data use, and learned about what they need from us and what they can help us with. Mostly data in various forms, interfaces, and access points. Mapping this systematically helps us get a firm basis to build on and present in the future. In our design process, we thus were able to show the virtual lab as a deep practice that builds up on many tasks already done at the library and some new aspects to focus on there. While on the surface, the virtual lab is just a website and an access point, providing high quality data there requires the library itself to work from the perspective of digital humanities. This entails creating data in different formats, describing the contents of the datasets, harmonizing and enriching these datasets, and so on and on, to help them to be used in the analysis. Concluding from our interviews, it is also very important to work with local networks to collectively improve the data and experience. Thus, in addition to the project, we also worked with the University of Tartu to supervise and help small groups of students to build case studies on these datasets, particularly focused on using historical newspaper corpora at the library. 6 case studies were completed on a few diverse topics with the final results presented at the library blog. These users also gave valuable feedback on the workflow. We are currently in the process of building up the contents of the lab. At the moment, we are collecting tools, data, guides, and examples on our webpage. The primary data there is newspaper texts and printed works in both text and image form, as well as an extensive bibliography that can be used for metadata. We are working to build thematic collections and subsets based on user input, partly, and collecting nice data visualizations and case studies to show the insights that can be gained from this data. Based on the design process, we have set ourselves a few goals to strive for, to find a community. First, to be a place where you can easily find and use library data. Second, to be a platform to showcase case studies done here. Third, to integrate the data created by users into our workflow. And fourth, to demonstrate the value from digital collections for library staff, creators, and readers. We are due to launch the website very soon. Write us if you want to learn more about it. Thank you very much.